What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nikita back with another video. About to show y'all how to slay your old wig and make it look like a brand new one. No life, tangly old. Check this video out. And welcome to my channel. But first we're gonna start with detangling and getting your wig looking popping. So what you want to do is you want to detangle your wig. You want to use a non-alcoholic gel, basically like a curl activator or something of that nature to get your curls back popping. If it's a straight one, then you'll just use, your wash and your normal flat iron, things of that nature to get it back together. But this is what we're going to do since this is a wavy wig, in which I really like. This is the Sensationnel Vice 6. I will go ahead and link the video of the original install. It has been months. I have had this wig forever, and I really, really like it. So go ahead and subscribe for more if you like videos like this. Make sure to click that like button and the notification bell so that you can be notified to get new videos. But all I'm doing is I'm going through, making sure that I have products, I'm spraying her, making sure that she's nice and juicy, and braiding it down, just like this. And this is what it came out looking like. And so now we're just going to go ahead and install this cap, because honey, we got to have a cap in order for it to last. Now, I am using the EBIN black spray for my cap. That's just what I choose to do. I spray first, then I cut my ears, and then I spray my other layers. And the reason I do that is because it helps prevent so much running, okay? So that's what I do. Now you can see I'm going through doing my layers, and I'm going to make sure that I can pretty much see through this cap, okay, y'all? And I'm going through doing another layer. I do about 4 layers total to make sure that my cap is on there and that it lasts and it stays. Now I'm going to cut my cap. Make sure at this part that your scissors are very sharp and you're cutting as close as you can possibly get to the line so that you don't have any of those shrivels or edges or whatever you want to call those on the end. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and flat iron, or should I say, make sure that this joint is ironed down flat, and then I'm going to put makeup on here, okay? The reason you do that is because after your wash, it can be just like clothing, wrinkly. So obviously, you want to make sure that joint is flat so that you have a nice install. I put makeup on, then I go through with my curling iron. Then I go through with my spray, then I go through with my curling iron on the front, and that is what I do, honey. Now I'm going through with my protecting spray, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue this joint on, as you can see. I do make sure that I put like 3 layers. And if you do it thin enough, you will not have to use a blow dryer a lot through this process. So just make sure that you're not using thick amounts of glue, and it will dry on its own pretty much. Go ahead and install that joint after your layers. Like I said, I chose like 3 layers. Make sure ain't no hair underneath there. Make sure that it is flat, honey. And so that's exactly what I'm doing, making sure there's no hair, making sure that it's flat. Bring that joint on. That joint will be tacked down. Take your time at this part. Remember, these videos are highly edited. Take your time. And now this is how I achieve the no edges, okay? Because I like natural looking edges, not no edges, but I guess, it's not as dramatic as others, and it's not as adult as the adult edges I've seen. So it's really natural edges. Like, I pretty much have no edges. I like to make sure it looks like it's coming out of my scalp though. And another tip to achieve that is to make sure that your pluck is very good. Make sure you are, when you're plucking, you going through and making sure that your pluck is looking as natural as possible, and that will give you a great adhesion as well as natural looking edges if you like natural looking edges. And so I'm just taking that rat tail comb, the end of it, and I'm going through and I'm making sure that I got glue everywhere, as well as every part of my wig is adhered. As you can see, some parts are not, even though we went through and did 3 layers. So this is what we're gonna make sure and do. We do not want no lifting or none of that, okay? And you see I'm taking a blow dryer, and as I'm blow drying, I am going through making sure that my natural edges are looking exactly as that, as I want them to look as natural as possible. And I'm bringing the hair down, making sure that it's loose still as well. No, we do not want them hard edges, honey. Look at my son running back there. See, now it's adhered down, honey. There's only a certain amount of parts you're gonna go through, and the reason why I do not speed this part up is because you want to make sure that you're taking your time paying attention to this. Okay, this is your install. It's very beginner friendly, I should say. However, take your time. Going through with that lace bond spray, making sure that I achieve the melt that I am looking for. Yes, and it's getting melted on there, okay? Now, look at that, melt. Natural edges. Yes, that's the look I'm going for, y'all. If you like natural edges, stick with me, baby, because I will be showing you exactly how to achieve those all the time, because like I said, I don't wear the dramatic edges. And going through, for this to be a synthetic wig, honey, it is coming out my scalp. Okay, look. Yes, popping. Yes. Make sure those edges are dry, however. And that's exactly what I'm going through doing, making sure my edges are dry. Okay? No lifting. We want to make sure that our glue has cured before we get out in the wind. Okay? Look at that. Popping. Popping. Melt. Do we say melt? Melt. Look at that. Popping. And I haven't even added extra makeup. Look at that. So now we about to go through and salvage joint, okay? So we're gonna undo these twists that I put in there, or braids, or whatever. We're gonna go through and we're gonna make sure that this joint is nice and silky, okay? So we're using that custard that I just showed you by CANTU. And we're gonna go through and make sure it looks like it is bohemian / summer wave, whatever you want to call it. And excuse the yellow, I don't know why it did that. As you notice, like, it's kind of going towards the color of my clothes, you know what I'm saying? But okay, however, you see what I'm doing though. Okay, now we going through making sure that that joint is nice. Look how you can comb through it. Before, you couldn't even do all that. In the beginning of the video, you couldn't even do all that. Look at that. Now we're just going through bam, bam, bam. And what's crazy is I didn't even use the technique that the lady had shown me before. Okay? It's just popping. This hair is popping, I promise. Had it for a long time. Look at it. Just gorgeous. I am just feeling it. Look at it. Yes. Looking like it's coming out my scalp. Yes, popping. Now look at that. Look, popping out my scalp, popping out my scalp. And honey, if you are this close, you are too close, baby. Back away. Give me 6 feet. But yes, as you can see all the way up in there, honey, and you have to get way up in there in order to be able to tell this is not my hair. This is not coming up out my head. You got to be in there. Okay? For it to be a reinstall, this is popping. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing more videos like this more often. Videos every week, y'all. Make sure you check me out. I love y'all. Peace.
When you see her, my nigga, just know that's me.